Hey y'all, so still day 5, Jeepin in the Jeepster, my Jeep adventure. Um, but I wanted to fill you guys in on why it is that I didn't get the pizza job. See, once I've worked somewhere, I try to go back there afterwards. That's how I have the job that I have right now. Um, Usually I leave things in good standing, and I thought I had did that with the pizza place. And so, let me explain to y'all how I thought that was. So, reason I couldn't get the job is because I had walked out on the job previously. Uh, so, pizza place had a manager, and we'll just call him G, right? Um, he uh, he would have this guy come in and open the store and run it, and about every hour, hour and a half, he'd text in and say, I'll be there in an hour and a half, right? And for a few days, I had watched where this man wouldn't come in until like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I watched this man, we'll call him W. Uh, Mr. W would open that store, make the pizza dough, get everything done, and run everything from top to bottom. And so I asked Mr. W one day, I said, hey, brother, what's your title, right? And he said, dishwasher. I says, dishwasher. I said, nah. I said, that can't be right. I says, you busy running this store top to bottom. I says, you busy running this without the manager who keeps saying that he gonna be here. What you mean, you dishwasher? I'm a dishwasher. Says, I says, okay, Mr. W. I says, let's say they kept you Mr. Dishwasher. I said, that's fine. I says, have you gotten a pay raise? And he said, never. And that's like, I mean, it already hit me, but like, that's tore me up. So, because Mr. W is other than white, right? And Mr. G is white. Of course, y'all see me, I'm white. And so, y'all can fault me. I don't really know what to say about it. I see things from a white boy perspective, but we're going to say reverse, okay? See, whereas, unlike uh, I found a large percentage of white people that ain't racist. But unlike some people who is racist, that is white, um, so I was raised by racist people, okay? But I don't believe in that shit. Okay, it ain't true. It ain't real. If you watch my videos, you'll see I got proof. Racism ain't real. It's not scientifically possible. Okay, you have to know my blood type. That's the only difference between people as a whole. Okay, not what's the difference between races. Okay, because all races share the same blood types. All blood types exist in all races. And if that's the case, then the only difference between you and another person is your blood type. It has nothing to do with your skin color. And so this man should be treated as any other man would. And particularly, this man is native. And I looked at this man and I thought to myself, I was like, now does Mr. W work this job because this is just where he's happy at being and he's cool with being dishwasher? Or is Mr. W being treated the way that white people, specifically racist type white people, or white people who have racist type, because there's several levels, okay? There's people who don't believe that they're racist, yet have racist tendencies, uh, you know? it's a blurry line sometimes because of you only know the environment that you're raised in. You know, you don't know how to question that a lot of times. I did, okay. It was scary, but I did, okay. And then once I did, I come to realize there's no difference between people. I did that with a lot of things. I questioned a lot, and I think you should too. But nonetheless, though, so once I found out Mr. Woody, or excuse me, Mr. W, was dishwasher, I got upset. I said, okay. So basically, you done told me my whole career. What I got hired on is what I'm going to stay on. But on top of that, Mr. W had worked there for 7+ years. So on top of that, not only am I not going to get a pay raise, but I'm going to be used like a dog to run this store. And that's going to be what's expected. But in reality, what you're doing is you making Mr. W work as a manager, but you ain't giving him the title. Is that because that's how we treat Native people, right? And, oh, don't worry about it. He'll accept that job. That's what we do with Native people, right? And I know that sounds really fucked up, being spit out like that, but that's the truth, right? And I don't believe in that. Okay, it ain't real. It ain't true. And this man was a respectable man. I don't think he'd ever say anything for me, and that's fine. But none, because he kept asking me, "Why is my problem your problem?" And I was like, "It is because it's not right to work in a place that treats people different because they have a different skin color than the man running the show, supposedly. The actual man running the show ain't Mr. G. The actual man running the show is Mr. W. You feel me? So I asked Mr. W. I said, when's your next rush? And he told me 11 o'clock. So I saw him through that rush, and I handed that man my hat and my shirt, and I says, I'm done. And I walked out. And apparently that puts me on the no hire list, but I'd rather be unhireable at a place that I feel is, if not racist, then discriminate, right? I'd rather be unhireable on that list and carry on with my day. You feel me? That's the place to be unhireable at. That's the place where all I did was spit his truth. Manager today went to go call the store. Mr. W answered, right? Walk through all this stuff about employees and about how to look them up on the iPad and everything. Mr. W seemed like he knew a whole lot, right? Because he'd been logging in employees and he'd been running that store. They say, oh yeah, Mr. W, daytime manager. Maybe. If I go ask him, is he dishwasher? Right? But at the same time, I told that man to his face, I said, you're a manager, Mr. W. You're a good manager. You should have that title. So if he's still sitting there a few years later, working that same job, dealing with that, then I mean, hats off to him. But at the same time, I told him, you know. But I'm cool with not being able to work there. I'm cool with being on the no hire list. And I still got my view. And I still got my dignity. But